I am Laura Marsh, also known as DJ Laura Lush, and this is Ninth Wave Sound, and she is a feminist sound system.
Laura Marsh first started DJing at age 19, but when she moved to Auckland, she realised the DJ scene was a man's world.
15 years ago, I could count the female DJs in Auckland on two hands, and that's been part of my project, is to understand why, and then try and do something about all those little things that kind of mount up and reduce the number of women that engage or want to engage or feel they can engage for whatever reason.
Gender equality is a big part of her latest project, the Ninth Wave.
Ninth Wave came about over the beginning of my PhD when I realised I wanted to do a feminist project, and then I realised I could combine my art making skills with my DJ practice. By building a big sound system, I knew I could open up a space for not men, because sound system culture, DJ culture worldwide is dominated by men. For women and gender diverse, I really wanted to create a space that was also safer.
Laura planned to premiere Ninth Wave Sound at this year's Floor Festival, but when this was cancelled due to COVID-19, she needed to come up with a different plan. Being new to Gisborne, she put out an invite to come meet Ninth Wave Sound.
There's the practical elements of finding a space to run a big sound system. So that means finding a space and then finding the people who want to come and maybe also are open to the event taking place in a slightly different way, because the project is about feeling music, feeling sound, enjoying it. So like today we started with a sit down sound vibration meditation.
Amy Bassett met Laura during a yoga workshop. They bonded over a shared passion to help people using sound vibrations.
So Laura invited me today to come and lead some mantra meditation, which is just taking people through a little bit of a chant and vibrating the body with sound, moving the body, and we also did a chakra meditation, so it's just running the breath. It's a style of breath work where we run the breath to energy points in the body and then just notice what that feels like. So it's tuning into and getting a good feeling for the inner world.
In 2013, Amy's inner world was profoundly stirred at a silent meditation retreat in Bali. It was 10 days of no talking and 100 hours of meditation, and took her straight back to her younger self. Back in Aotearoa, Amy wanted to share yoga and meditation with whānau and iwi, taking it out of the studio and into the marae.
Since I was a little kid, I've been aware of the things that you can't see and touch and feel in this world, like the sort of physical world that we're taught is the only thing that exists, but there is also, there's all these other realms, and I've had experiences from when I was really little that have continued through my life that have sort of made me curious about it. And I'm on my reo journey, so just looking into rongoa and looking into wairua and looking into all those different parallels that are there and bringing them into the space together. So just speaking it and calling it out in reo, te ao Māori and the yoga tradition, that there are so many parallels, it's all the same stuff, it just has different names. So I'm just like learning all of that and speaking it when I'm teaching.
Amy's sessions are spiritual events using musical instruments and mantra chanting of what Amy calls sacred syllables put together to call forth energy.
We are, each and every single one of us, divined to be here. We each have a spiritual purpose, and we each have a place within us that is, regardless of your circumstances, there is a place within you that's untouchable, and there's nothing that affects it. It's always there, it's always calm, it's always present, it's always aware. A place where no sorrow can enter, and we each innately have it. So my goal is to take people to that place in whatever way, and just to show them that it's there and that they can guide themselves from that place.
Laura and Amy see meditation and dancing as complementary experiences, especially in a woman-only environment.
That's been really important in my project, to really shift that off the focus of, getting wasted. To really appreciate sound and what it can do for us, and that joy, like having a dance, like you're going to a rave, but it doesn't have to be, you know, a late night drug-fueled party rave experience. It can be just a few people in a space in the day, like really enjoying sound and music and all sorts of genres.
Laura's plan is to bring the ninth wave experience to communities across the Motu, guiding people to their inner selves and fostering female DJs along the way. Renee Lola here, Local Focus.